guys. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, and Maggie's here with us again today to hear some more Junie B. She probably won't stay here long. She'll probably jump down in just a second. Oh, she's gonna lay right here next to me. So I hope everyone's having a great day. As I am recording this, the sun is starting to peek out. So it's supposed to get warm, a little bit warmer this afternoon. So I hope you can find some time to go outside and ride your bike or play tag or even sidewalk chalk or something fun like that. Just to get outside. It's good to get outside and kind of run around each day. It's kind of like recess, you know. You have to give yourself some recess time even if you're at home. So today we're going to we're going to continue reading Junie B. Jones and some sneaky peeky spying. So where we left off yesterday, please stop. She probably, stop. She never barks. She probably sees a squirrel or something out there. Anyway, yesterday when we left off, Junie B and her mom had gone to the store. Do you remember why they were going to the store? Well, Junie B and her mom had to make cookies for school, for Grandparents' Day. So they were going to get some stuff to make the cookies. And Junie was at the water fountain getting some drinks, lots of drinks. And her mom said, all right, I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to go over, I think she said, to the cereal aisle. And as soon as you're done, I want you to come directly here to me. And then what happened? Do you remember? Junie B spotted somebody. I think it was the very last thing that we read. Yep. Do you remember who she saw at the store? It was Mrs., her teacher. So then we talked about making a prediction about what we thought was going to happen. And yesterday, based on what her mom had said to her about coming directly to her after she was done drinking, and the fact that we know that all Junie B wants to do is spy on Mrs., my prediction was that she will try to spy on Mrs. in the grocery store, and she will not go directly to her mom. Maybe she will get lost, but either way, I think her mom, if she does not go directly back to her mom's going to get very mad at her. So let's see what happens next. We are now on chapter 5, and chapter 5 is called Sickish. Mrs. didn't see me. That's because I hided behind the water fountain speedy fast. And guess what? She had a man with her. And I never even saw that guy before. Hey, who the heck is that? I said to just myself. Then I run my fastest to the cereal aisle to tell my mother what I saw. Only all of a sudden, I remembered about how she told me no more spying. And so maybe I thought I might get in trouble with her, I think. That's how come I stopped running, and I started to go back to peek at Mrs. some more, but Mother had already spotted me. Hey, where are you going? She called. Come here. Yeah, only I can't come there, I explained, because I just remembered something very important, and it's called, I'm not done drinking yet. Then I run right back to the water fountain, only Mrs. and the strange man were already disappeared. Shoot, I said, where did those sneaky Petes go to? After that, I took a look all over the store for those guys. First, I looked where the chocolate milk was. Then I looked where the biscotti and tomato sauce was. And I also looked where the delicious candy was. Only guess where I found them? At the stinky dumb vegetables, that's where. I quick ducked down and hid it under the corner. Then I did some sneaky peeky spying on them. I saw Mrs. picking out yucky blucky broccoli and stewy pooey potatoes, and also those kind of vegetables named zucchini. Except for them, the strange man snatched zucchini right out of her hands, and he tried to put it back on the shelf. Only Mrs. grabbed it right back again, and she pretended to hit him on the head with it, and then they both started laughing very much. That's when a very terrible thing happened, and it's called Mrs. and the strange man did a big smoochy kiss. And it was in front of the whole entire everybody. I covered my eyes. That's because I was ashamed of her, of course, on account of teachers shouldn't do that smoochy thing. And after that, I peeked my eyes between my fingers. and I saw Mrs. standing at the grapes. She picked up a bunch of the green kind. Then she pulled some grapes right off the top of it. And that's when the most terriblest thing of all happened. Because just then, Mrs. put the grapes in her mouth and she ate them. Mrs. ate the grapes and she didn't even pay for them. Oh no, I whispered, very upset. Oh no, oh no. So there's Junie spying, and then there's Mrs. eating the grapes with that guy. And remember, right now, Junie is upset because, remember, at the beginning of the story, she told us about the time she went to the grocery store and the man who worked there caught her eating marshmallows. And he told her I don't know if he told her that was stealing. I don't remember, but I do remember that he said to her, you cannot do that. And now that you've ate 3 marshmallows out of the bag, now you have to buy the whole bag. So Junie knows that it's wrong to eat the food at the grocery store before paying for it. So that's why she's so crazy right now that Mrs. is eating the grapes. All right, so sorry, I got sidetracked. So, oh no, I whispered, very upset. Oh no, oh no. Because eating is the same thing as stealing, remember? And teachers aren't supposed to do stealing. Teachers are supposed to be perfecter than that, because they have to set a good example for little children. After that, I felt very sickish inside of my stomach on account of Mrs. didn't even get caught and learn her lesson, because nobody saw what she did. Not the store guy, not the strange man, nobody. Nobody except for me. Chapter 6, Squeezy Lips. I didn't tattletale on Mrs. That's because if I told Mother, I would get in trouble for spying. And if I told the store guy, Mrs. might go to jail. And so I just kept it a secret inside my head, because nobody can see secrets inside your head, not even if they look in your ears. On Sunday, Grandma and Grandpa Miller came to our house for dinner, only I couldn't talk to them much. That's because secrets are very slippery, and I didn't want it to slip out of my mouth by accident. Why so quiet tonight, Junie B? Asked Grandma Miller at the table. Cat got your tongue? My mouth went wide open. What cat, Grandma? Is it the same cat that got killed by the ice cream truck? How come he wants to get my tongue? Did his tongue get squished in the accident? Grandma Miller made a face. Then she didn't eat her roast beef anymore. Mother looked surprised at me. You sure did get chatty all of a sudden. Does this mean you're not mad about the cookies anymore? And so then I remembered to stop talking again, or else my secret might slip out. I squeezed my lips together very tight. And guess what else? Even the next day when I was on the school bus, my lips still stayed squeezed. Hi, Junie B, said my bestest friend Grace. I did a wave at her. That Grace frowned at me. How come you're not saying hi? You have to say hi. It's the rules. Except for I didn't say hi. And so then she called me the name of Big Stinky. And when we got to school, that Grace told Lucille I was being a meanie. And so those two played horses all by themselves, and not me. That's how come I finally had to sing something very loud at them. I've got a secret! Ha 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 ha! I sang. That Grace put her hands on her hips. So, she said, we don't care, do we, Lucille? Except for just then, Lucille runned over to me speedy quick, 'cause she cared, that's why. If you tell me your secret, I'll be your best friend, she said. Yeah, only I can't, Lucille, I explained. 'Cause if I tell you my secret, Mrs. might get in big trouble. And so I have to keep it inside my head. Lucille did a frown at me. It's not good to keep secrets inside your head, Junie B, she said. My brother says keeping secrets inside your head makes pressure in there, and pretty soon your head blows up. My eyes got very big at her. Oh no, I hollered real upset. Then I holded my head real tight with my hands and I run my very fastest to the nurse's office, 'cause she had Band-Aids to hold your head together, I think. Junie B, see her holding her head together at the nurse, probably asking for a Band-Aid. My head's gonna blow! My head's gonna blow! I yelled at the nurse. She jumped up from her desk and hurried over to me. What's wrong, Junie B? Do you have a bad headache? She asked. No, I have a bad secret. It's about Mrs., only I can't tell anybody. And now there's pressure in my head, and I need a Band-Aid, or else it's gonna explode. The nurse said, calm down to me. Then she put a Band-Aid on my head, and me and her went to the principal's office. Principal is the boss of the school. Me and him know each other very good. That's because I kept on getting sent down there, and so now I'm not even afraid of that guy. Principal sat me in a big wood chair. Good afternoon, Junie B, he said. What's the trouble today? Good afternoon, I said back. My head's gonna blow. Principal frowned his eyes at me. Why do you think that? He asked. I did a little bit of squirming. 'Cause I got a secret in there, that's why, I said. Principal sat down at his big desk. He folded his hands. Maybe if you tell me your secret, I can help you, he said. Yeah, only I can't talk, I told him. Principal looked disappointed at me. But I thought you and I were pals, he said. We are, I said. I'm not even afraid of you. Principal did a chuckle. Good. That's good, he said. Then why don't you tell me what's bothering you? That's when I did a huffy breath at him, because the guy wasn't listening to me, of course. Yeah, only I already said I can't talk, remember that? Because if I talk, then I might accidentally tell you that my teacher stole grapes at the grocery store. And then she might have to go to jail. And so that's how come I just have to keep this secret inside my head, and that's all. I smoothed my skirt. The end, I said. Then I squeezed my lips tight together, very tight, or else my secret might slip out. Only guess what? I think it already did. And it did. She accidentally told the principal her secret. I don't even know if she knew she did it until after she did it. So now we're on chapter 7, and we will start there tomorrow. It's called chapter 7, called Sour Grapes. So my prediction was not actually correct, was it? And that's okay, because we have talked about how predictions are just a good guess. So when you make a prediction, you don't know what's going to happen. I said maybe Junie B will spy and get lost from her mom. So I guess actually part of my prediction was correct. The part about her spying on Mrs. was correct. The part about her getting lost in the store was not correct, but that's okay, because when we make a prediction, we're just using the information that we hear and our background knowledge, what we already know, to try to make a good guess. And sometimes it's correct and sometimes it's not. Either way, it's okay. So now we know that she has told the principal. So my best prediction or guess for next would be that maybe the principal is going to take Junie down to talk to Mrs. about what she saw, about what Junie saw at the store with her eating the grapes. So I don't know. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think we will be done reading the book. If I have done this, yes. So tomorrow is chapter 7 and 8. We will finish the book. Tomorrow is Thursday. My plan for Friday is to invite all of you to a virtual which means like on the computer, a virtual classroom meeting. Lots of classes, teachers, kids are doing this right now. We have done this all the teachers in our school got together and we did a computer meeting, and it's kind of cool. We will use something called Zoom. And in order to use Zoom, you either have to have an app if you're using like an iPad or a phone. Or if you are using a computer or a laptop, then all you have to do is use the link that I will provide to you, and it should take you directly to the Zoom meeting. So I will include some directions for that today. And then I will plan on Friday at 11 o'clock for our virtual meeting, and it'll just be fun. We'll just kind of, hopefully, kind of talk to each other and see what we've been doing. And maybe if you guys have some work you want to show, we can do that. If you have a pet like Maggie, who's sleeping right now, maybe you can introduce us to your pet. It'll just be quick, maybe 10 or 15 minute meet, and just for fun, just so I can see your faces and I can talk to you and I can hear your voices, and it's just something fun to do. And maybe we'll plan on doing that on Fridays. On some Fridays, maybe not all Fridays. We'll have to see what Mr. Mapes kind of wants us to do when we get back from spring break. But at least this Friday and next Friday, that's my plan. So Zoom meeting. If you are interested in downloading the Zoom app, it's ZOOM, Zoom. And you need that to participate in the meeting. Again, if you're on an iPhone or an iPad. I will, again, link directions for parents so they know exactly how to do that. But I look forward to meeting with all of you on Friday. I think that is it for today. If you have a chance to go outside and play today, do so. If not, do something fun at home. Maybe create, make a fort. Read a book in your fort. Or pretend like you are the server at the restaurant and maybe take orders for dinner tonight and maybe serve mom or dad or brother or sister. Or play school. You be the teacher. Teach your brothers and sisters something. Or create something with crayons or paint or something. Just do something fun and creative and keep your mind moving. So that's all for today. I will see you guys tomorrow for the last bit of Junie B, and then I will hopefully see all of you guys on Friday for our virtual meeting. So have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.